Hello guys, this is Gabby Tech. Today I'll present you one very interesting phone, Huawei P40 Lite. Welcome back to my channel. And if you want to stay and see more stuff about this phone, please like this video and subscribe. Okay, let's go. As you know, Huawei has P40, which is the flagship, but P40 Lite is the light version of the phone. That means cheaper and still amazing. We open the box. The first thing that we have is some quick guides, some warranty card, and SIM ejecting tool. Anyway, then we have the phone himself. That was fast. This is midnight black color and it's still very cool and amazing. I really like the back of it. You can check it. The first thing that catches the eye is the 4 cameras. 4 cameras means good experience with our photos, videos and so on, and means some majestic feature into the camera. Then we see the screen, completely black. You feel like the screen and the phone's corpus is one and the same because the ratio is 89% screen to phone. That means your phone is basically mainly screen, which is perfect for gaming, watching movies and so on. Of course, we have our Huawei logo here on the back. On the sides we have our SIM port, our audio jack, charging port. You can have dual SIM into this phone, or you can use one of the jacks for SSD card, which has extra memory, even though this phone has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of ROM space for the perfect experience. But if it's still not enough for you, you can put extra up to 256 GB. What else do we have in the box? Charging cable and charging adapter, which is called Huawei Supercharge. It can do maximum 40 watts. The specialty about this phone that in 30 minutes it goes from 0 to 70% extra good charging. And one more thing, which is a good surprise, because I have these phones that I reviewed, the last one, they didn't have this in the package, but this one has it. This is earplugs. It's very nice to see your earplugs in the box. It makes you happy that you still have something. So if you break yours, I know, and do something bad to them, you still have some extra earplugs here, even if something happens to your main one that are probably wireless, because now we know wireless technology, blah blah. The box is empty. That's all of the set that you receive. Phone, charger, box, ejecting tool. You have some earplugs, let me take them out also. And that's it. The phone itself, you can notice that it has a protector here. The phone comes with his own screen protector and a very discreet place of the front camera, so it wouldn't be super obvious, and when you watch videos or something else it wouldn't make a problem. The interesting part about this phone is that it doesn't have Google Play Store. You know that Huawei, America, China wars anyway, that they track them and spies and stuff like this. So that's why they got removed from Google Play Store. Now Huawei has its own application called App Gallery. That's Huawei basically Play Store, that you can find the most of the applications that you need for your phone. This is a reason a lot of people don't like the P40 and P40 Lite, just because of this reason, not having Google Play Store. But I will show you guys which other stuff you can use to get all of your applications without any problems, and even extra ones. Now let's go ahead to turn on the phone. We see the Huawei logo here. The illumination of the screen I think is 400 nits, which is not bad at all. Everything is artificial intelligence on this phone. Even the camera have artificial intelligence function that it can measure the light and everything on your setting in order to make the pictures nice. Here we have some pin. By the way, this phone has 2 options for unlocking. It has, no, actually there are more, but it has fingerprint, which is here on the on button. Do you see something interesting? Normally on most of the phones the fingerprint is back behind the camera, under the camera, but here we have it exactly on the side where the on button is here. And one more you have, it's called facial recognition. You can do up to 2 facial recognitions, once with glasses, once with not, so it can recognize you in any circumstances. And when you sleep or when in the room is dark, you can still do like this and the phone illuminates so it can enlighten your face and recognize you. I will show you now. Face recognized, slide up to open. I really like the Huawei slow papers. They are always different the moment you unlock your phone. They're so cool. Just look at this. This is very beautiful. Wow. And this screen is fire. Very cool screen. You see the fingerprint is also flawless. It immediately catches your finger. I don't even go to the screen basically. It's amazing. We see the interface here. Very easy to work interface and menu. You have all of the functions. You have wireless projection, NFC, hotspot, Huawei Share, airplane mode, torch. Also, this phone has something called phone clone. That means if you had your previous phone, all of the applications can clone up to this one by the phone clone function. What else do we have? Well, the moment you turn on the phone immediately, I have used it before for a little bit. That's why I have all of these applications. But when you turn on the phone gives you some applications that you definitely need, and you can install immediately if you want, or you can install one by one. You can choose up to yourself. Now for the interesting part, you want to know how to install Facebook, Messenger, games, and so on. Normally you have the app gallery here. That's app gallery. Here you have some applications, and they add up new and they update every week and every month, whatever they can. But you can have Facebook from here. It's not a problem, but it's a little bit tricky to download it. You just open it, gives you to another, it sends you to another page where you need to click download, and the steps are basically afterwards the same. But about Messenger, they don't have it in app gallery. Also, they don't have PUBG and some other crucial stuff. That's why it's good to have one more application app for applications like App Store. It's called More Apps. These More Apps you can download from app gallery. They have it, and the application itself has more applications. So here you can find Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, and whatever you need and you can find on your previous one on app gallery. You have everything here basically. And when you type here what you need, for example PUBG, it gives you opportunities from where to download it. You can download from Amazon App Store or APK Pure or directly. And that's the one more thing that you can install if you want for sure to have all of the applications. You need More Apps, the app gallery that is pre-installed, and one more thing called APK Pure. APK Pure is another app store that has absolutely everything, League of Legends, whatever you wish for. So with these three you will be good to go, and it's no little than the Play Store. Trust me, you don't lose anything by not having Play Store, because this phone has some amazing functions, especially the camera. You will be impressed after I show you. I have installed PUBG Mobile, of course, so I can demonstrate you the amazing processor and how it works. The processor is called Kirin, Huawei Kirin octa-core processor, and it's pretty amazing. It can play all of the games, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, no problem. Everything on high settings. Now I would like to demonstrate you the camera settings, then PUBG Mobile, and of course at the end of the video, like every phone review, I'll put different shots with the camera, because this phone has amazing settings with the camera. Let's start with opening the camera interface and explaining a little bit about it. Okay, this is the camera interface. As you know, the main camera is 48 megapixel. That means you can print your photo in very high resolution without any problem. The size of each sensor is 0.8 microns and the camera is 48 megapixels. You have different modes on the main camera. The resolution recommended one is 12 megapixel because the 48 megapixel photos takes a lot of space. You have 48 megapixel normal and 48 megapixel ultra clarity, which gives every detail to the last one. You have 9 and 7 megapixel. You can choose out of these options for the main camera. Then you have 8 megapixel ultra wide camera or wide angle camera. That, you know, why do you use this camera? For example, you stay to something too close and you can't go super backwards. That's why you use your ultra wide angle camera to film like the most of the place. For example, you stay next to a block it will give you the view of the whole block, the ultra wide angle camera. You have also a macro lens that gives you detailed photos if you go very close to some subject. You know macro lens, how they worked. Object. For example, I will try on this minion here. You see how close the minion looks. Is the brightness on maximum? No, it's not. Now it is. For example, you don't stay that close to the object, but your camera is getting close to the object. Very nice minion shots, I would say. And you have a bokeh camera that makes cool effects. Also, one more thing, front camera is 16 megapixel with HDR settings for the perfect shots. You have portrait mode where you can beautify and put effects. And you can shape your body to look slimmer, even. Then you have the R lens, which can give you some emojis like Snapchat. And you see. Yay! This is funny, guys. It's actually funny. Of course, the front camera you can choose between 10, 12 and 16 megapixel the settings, but of course you should prefer 16 because it's better. Then you have more settings here. We have the Pro settings, where it's for people who want to set different ISO, aperture and so on. Then you have the slow motion, the time-lapse settings, super macro. If you choose super macro, the optimal shooting distance is 4 centimeters. This is the super macro. I really like this phone, considering it costs how much? $300? Oh, I opened Facebook unintentionally. Then we can choose another mode, stickers, HDR, HDR, as I said. HDR makes your photos lively and it makes you look more beautiful. About the video, you can film 1080p 30 frames. You can film 720p 120 frames and 480 frames for slow motion, which is perfect. And about anything else that I can tell about the camera is that you have night mode, and the night mode here is pretty advanced. I will show you when I will just turn off the lens, because right now it's not night, it's actually day and it's actually morning. Anyway, I think you pretty much got the idea with the beauties and everything. I'll make one selfie that I will insert into the video. I didn't like this one. The selfies look very nice. Crystal clear, perfect they look. Now we're continuing with PUBG Mobile and see how the phone is working while gaming. Do you like my reviews, guys, about the phones? I try to make them as much as possible to show you all of the settings. Everything is loading fast. Nothing is lagging till now. We're in the main lobby. Thanks that nobody is speaking. Everything looks pretty nice right now. I'm swimming around. We're in the plane. The mapping is very huge.
I got supplies.
The Kirin processor is doing good.
What?
Don't do this on my head.
Why?
Okay, we landed.
Need ammo.
You can't even take the stairs, guys. Okay, having a weapon already. This game is all about camping. You gotta hide in the bushes. I think pretty much got it, but the problem, guys, is that my camera is overheating and I can't show you how I play more. Hopefully I will show you some other time. Okay? The last thing we actually have to do right now is trying the speaker and how loud it is, and then we're good to go with the camera shots outside that I promised before. Let's go. Okay. We choose some music. That's the maximum. The sound is very crystal. And I will show you one last thing, how it looks when we watch a movie. The colors are so beautiful. I mean, these parrots look amazing. Look at this color. So guys, if you like this phone as much as me, I would say that this phone is the new flagship phone on budget. Because it's flagship, but it's still on budget. One very different words in one sentence. Amazing camera, colors, everything perfect. If you like it, check the description, there a link from where you can buy it, and like this video, subscribe to my channel.